Welcome back to Starfield. We are jumping over to Jemison. We're going to the lodge to see if they're pissed off at us.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Oh yeah, get ready to run in case it doesn't work anymore.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Okay. We need to not only repair our ship, but we need to add what was it called? A scan jammer. I don't know if you can buy that here or not, but we'll see. But right now we're just gonna go to the lodge and hope we can still access stuff on our ship from there. We should be able to. And we might just pick up a new companion. And I believe we finished Barrett's quest. Well, we didn't actually finish it. We're waiting for court trial. Everyone upset? Where you go, way? Oh, no one's rushing to attack us. Oh, hey.
Captain Joshua, hello again. I was uncertain you would return.
Yeah, I was uncertain about it too there, Vasco, buddy, but it's good to see you. Let's talk to this guy. He's supposed to be up in the eye.
Good luck out there on the fringe. Keep both eyes on the back while you're out there. Make sure those Starborn don't creep up on you.
Yeah, what's your take on the Starborn?
Find myself thinking of the fleet. You know you can take a mark, you don't open comms. It's all storm and fire and sifting the wreckage after it's over. But if you're not so sure, you play the bully's gambit. Hope they don't challenge the threats you throw at them. Sound familiar?
Yeah, you didn't see their ship. We didn't stand a chance.
All the more reason to itch your brain over the details. Could have ended it right there. They chose not to. A striker lurking in the shadows has good reason to hide. Won't be easy to drag them into the light.
But they're like constantly coming after us. Do you visit the lodge often?
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like.
You know you're in the lodge now, right? Okay, I got some survey data for you.
Let's deal.
Oh, 2200. You do take these ones. Europaphobus, Teleside, okay. And you got enough money to pay for it all? Excellent. Oh, I got 132,167. I gotta get some more survey data to sell to you, buddy.
Jaw the words another time then.
Jaw the words? Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, look. There's Barrett hiding in the corner behind the door.
Captain, I believe your ship will perform more efficiently if you bring me on board.
I will.
Just say what you need to say and move along.
Oh, he's pissed.
So, Ellie contacted me about the case.
Okay, good. Tell me, we didn't hear about it.
Same. I was beginning to get worried since we hadn't heard from her. But that's interstellar communication for you. Anyway, we have a verdict. Irvin's record will be expunged on account of his death occurring before the trial ended. It's a technical victory, but we'll take it. We can't change the system that made this happen. But I'm glad we tried.
Oh, you don't seem too happy about that. How you feeling about this, Barrett?
Relieved. This was always in the back of my mind. Always there when I fell asleep and when I woke up. And I would mask it as much as I could. Hide the sorrow with my wit, hide the anxiety with my charm. The grief will always be there. But it's something I feel I can move past now.
What's next for Ellie?
Well, she's going to keep up the fight. Gagarin is full of cases, just like Irvin's, if you can believe it.
Okay, well, send my congratulations and gratitude to our lawyer.
Already did, of course. And a third of the settlement. Just made sense considering how much she did for us. And speaking of the settlement, I divided it into equal portions for me, you, Ellie, and expenses. Here's your share. And I sold the apartment. So here's the bonus from that after taxes. I gave my portion to Ellie so she could fund other cases. So there it is. I guess it's over.
6,300. Yeah, what happened to Helgi?
Ellie tried to convince the judge to dismiss Helgi's conviction from years ago as well, but the judge didn't think that was warranted. Helgi was having a rough time. We tried, but he didn't make it easy. Also, well, so I gave Helgi a bit of money. Enough to leave Gagarin if he wanted, just in case.
And did he leave? Because I wouldn't mind having a good scientist for Outpost. Can Hephaestus still do business?
Until somebody changes the laws there, this will be just a bump in the road for them. Ellie is going to keep digging into them, and now that she's seen this tactic, she may be able to find a pattern.
Okay. How are you feeling about it?
We knew we couldn't fix the whole system. I'm just glad we could do what we did. I wish we could have helped more people ruined by Hephaestus, but that isn't our fight.
Okay, well, case closed, detective.
There it is. I guess I needed to actually hear someone say it. Case closed. Whew. Finally. It's not lost on me that you've encouraged me to pursue this investigation from the beginning, you know. I appreciate your support more than you can imagine. Thanks, Captain.
Get you out of your funk. Well, you could have done that all by yourself. See, that could be said in a bad way and a good way. Let's just say you make a good team.
I'm glad you haven't changed your mind on working with others after all this. A long time ago, you talked about valuing teamwork. You really meant it. Don't tell the others. But I was having a hard time focusing because of all this trial stuff. So thank you for helping with that.
Your secret's safe with me.
As close as we've gotten, I believe that. Usually Vasco's the only one I trust. Granted, he's programmed not to blab. With you, no special protocols required. Anyway, I'm just glad we got everything settled with Irvin's case. It was just one loose end in a universe full of them. But I'm glad it's tied. Vasco.
Okay.
We haven't run a deep diagnostic on you in a while, have we?
I do not know, sweetie. I did not formally address you, honey.
Sorry.
Can you repeat what you just said?
I did not formally address you, handsome.
Let me just run a couple of tests.
Understood. I will prepare my system to begin the diagnostics. This will run as a background process, honey bundles of joy.
Good grief. Who did this to you, Vasco?
I do not know what you mean, Mr. Muscles.
Kinda nice, though.
What exactly are you referring to, my precious pumpkin?
Never mind. Vasco, please quarantine any recently modified code relating to communications.
Yes, sir.
My precious pumpkin. Let's see if we can modify our spacesuit. Get some more protection for these extreme environments. Which one is this spacesuit again? This one. Is that the one? No. Oh yeah, there's the one. Let's see. This is the helmet we have on. But EM shielding, energy shielding. What do they do? EM goes up by 2. Physical down, that's no good. Energy up, physical down. Jeez, those are terrible. Okay, forget that. Can we put a second mod in? Helmet mods 2. No, we need more research for that. Definitely probably not a third mod. No. Okay. We need more research for the helmets. What we got here? Oh, extra capacity. Oh, we need new pack mods too. Well, no, that's pack mods 3 for hazard protection. Oxygen reserve we can do though. What does that give us? Oh, more oxygen. We'll do it for the 1 XP. But we're definitely going to do hazard protection or extra capacity later on. We can't do anything here, right? Nope. Can we increase our boost pack? No, I think we already changed that. Oh, these things don't do anything worthwhile, and we cannot add anything new. No, we're gonna do some more research. So we can't do anything to the not the spacesuit, what's it called? The hazmat suit. That ugly blue thing that's covering up. Can we not do anything to cover that? The med pack in the bottom of the ship actually respawned. Industrial workbench. Research. Do we got any stuff that we can do here? No. What about guns? Well, we got none of this stuff? Why do we have none of this stuff? We got a whole bunch of crap in our inventory. None of this is in there? Seriously? Why does it say inventory 10? Yeah, so why can't we put it in the other things? Oh, we need... Is I hitting the right button here? Okay. We can get some research done. Oh, we're missing one vanadium. I'm missing adhesive. Okay. What about here? Okay. Oh, got some more. So we need some adhesive. Which button do we do? Track. There we go. See, iridium we need as well, apparently. Okay, so let's track that. We need 2 iridium. Is that everything? That one's blocked. We can't do that. Got anything for helmet mods? We actually have sterile nanotubes. Oh, okay. And 5 positron batteries. Got lots of 0 wire, so that's good. Got no titanium and no adhesive. Got 7 polytextiles, copper, cosmetic. Oh yeah, you get such little XP from all this. What was that? Spacesuit mod is 1. Okay. Good. And we don't have enough for 2? No, we need titanium and adhesive. What about pack mods? Oh, we definitely have enough aluminum. And we have, oh, just the right amount of beryllium. Okay. So we got pack mod 1. Good, these are all blocked. And the food's all blocked for now. Till we get some new perks. So, let's go back over here. And we should be able to put a mod on our pack. Did we get anything for that? No, 47% is done. I like how they tell you how much is actually done. Oh no, we only got pack mod 1. So no mod. We already had pack mod 1. What are you talking about? Medic. What does this do? Doesn't say what it is. We need 2 analgesic. Anal. Weird names. If you knew me, you'd know why I have trouble saying some words, but otherwise, okay. How come it doesn't say what it does? Oh, it does. Actually, it says right up there in the middle. 8 items restore additional health and heal more quickly. Administers emergency aid when health is low. Recharges a short time after use. Okay. Slowly regenerates health outside of combat. Oh. Well, that's pack mod 3 though. Okay. That's a good one though. I want that one. Can we... Can't do nothing with that. Okay, let's check our suit. This is a crappy one. Can we add anything here? No. 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 Okay. The suit's as good as it gets. Let's check out our weapons. I did a little with the weapons already. And I think we need higher mods to do anything else. And some materials for that. Okay. I fixed up a few weapons minorly. What is this? Pharmaceutical. Can we make some healing paste? Yes, these ones. I can only make one. Antibiotics. Heal paste. No, can't make any of that. Injector. That one we need. We'll make all 19 of those. Red Trench. Combines Cobex and Battle Stim. Snake oil. Okay. Might as well make... So I can make 2 of them. Whoa. Get some XP going here. 34 bandages. Little tiny bits of XP. And what about some food? Alien liquor. Bubba alien tea. So the best thing we can make for our health is alien sandwich and alien scramble. And grilled cheese sandwich. And the meatloaf. Oh no, the Reuben. The Reuben was 8, so... The Reuben is the best we can make right now. Is there any missions? Oh, apparently I have all the missions already. Okay. Let's go drop our stuff off. So we can actually move without killing ourselves. And we'll get anything that we don't need and sell it. I'll talk to... Oh, there's Sarah. So I was thinking of either taking Sarah or this Spanish lady. I don't remember what her name is. Andrea, I think her name was. Was there a... There's this safe, but there's no other box or safe in here, was there? No, is there anyone? Okay. So we're gonna sell a lot of this stuff because it's low and we don't need it. Let's keep those two. I don't need that. Staggering neon we don't need. Let's compare these things. Oh, forget that. Oh, we're gonna keep this stuff, but do we have any healing paste and things? Because that's one we use a lot. Doesn't look like we have anything special in here, but we do use this stuff all the time. Well, we use some of them. Okay, trauma pack. 14 of them. Let's take 7. Okay. There's nothing in here to sell, right? No. The resources we're gonna leave here. All these things we're gonna leave here. Okay. So, inventory. Let's see. Keep that one. A lot of these we're just gonna sell. Make some money. Sell that. This is the one that we're keeping for our when we have to go on that cruise liner thing. I like to keep that one. Keep the grenades, sell everything else. No. Let's store a lot of these things that we don't need. I'll go through them another time and decide if we want to sell them or not. Oh, I don't need 5 of them. Look at that. Got 38 bandages. We can sell a lot of this stuff. Emergency kit. Yeah, a big part, no, only 3 of them. Big part of a game like this is inventory. Oh, 20. Let's keep 4 of those things, so we use them a lot. What does snake oil do? Treats brain injury, concussion, heat stroke, hernia, hypothermia, lung damage, poisoning, and radiation poisoning. Oh, better keep that. That fixes a lot of things. We don't need to carry steak and tomato around with us. Okay. And the notes. Abe Sheridan's data slate. Okay, we must have read all these already. How come the mineral survey doesn't do anything? Interesting. Mining monthly issue. Got 2 of them. Okay. Well, the secret outpost is a quest, so we can't get rid of that one. Okay, I think one of these we were not supposed to put in here. That one. That's a book. Went to the A's, went to the notes. Those resources. We are going to store all of those. And we're still way over encumbered. Oh, because we got to sell stuff. I'm going to keep this AI control board in case that ship comes back and we need it. You just never know. Oh, that's a quest item. Confidential files. It's so much. Makes so much funny noises. I don't think we've read confidential files, have we? Don't stop bending over. What does confidential files hold? Doesn't hold anything. Somebody's probably gonna want that at some point. Okay, so Sarah or Andrea? That's Andrea. I think maybe. Well, I think Sarah is the main mission. Finding a different. A science lady. I don't think you have a
We've
mission.
always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
It is.
Hey, Sarah. You holding up okay? Can't be easy being in charge of all this.
Barrett, expressing actual honest concern. I am shocked. Why? Would you care to take the reins for a while?
Not a chance. I'm glad I dodged that bullet. We're all here for you if you need us. Remember that.
How about you give me the reins? I'll think. Well, why are you following him into? Oh, I was gonna say, why are you following him into the bedroom? Come back here. I want to talk to you.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, stop.
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process.
Tell me how to deal with them. So you've never encountered anything like them before?
Of course not. No one has. If an encounter with this level of importance had occurred in the past, I assure you that Constellation would be well acquainted with it.
Well, that's if whoever encountered them told you. Well, you seem pretty shaken up about the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter, don't you? This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them.
I just keep killing them, though. Yeah, exactly. Do you think they'd be willing to teach us?
The way they behaved, I'd say that's not very likely.
Exactly.
If we are to learn anything from the Starborn, we're going to have to take the initiative ourselves.
You sound like you admire them.
Oh, I do. More than you'll ever know. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
I'm worried they're here to destroy us.
They're certainly hostile, but I don't think they're here to completely annihilate us, or they would have done so already. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions.
Well, they're clearly some type of alien life form.
Obviously. But there has to be more to these beings than simply originating from another world. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I think they just call themselves Starborn. Maybe they're humans that have gone somewhere else and learned new technology and stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Because they're arrogant.
Bye for now.
Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted to
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin.
Tell me if I go through the whole
The
thing. Do we?
Starborn's technology is simply...
Oh.
Yes, I suppose. You
Oh, we gotta go
do
through the whole
understand
thing.
the significance.
Yeah.
This is humankind. Oh, we could learn so much.
We're not gonna learn. anything.
That's what disturbs me. Can't be a coincidence that these... We know they're here. They're certainly hostile. Damn.
Okay.
Obviously. Their name alone. Stop.
Obviously.
Whatever the case.
Okay. We should make every effort to learn about these beings.
Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their connection to the artifacts.
Excuse me, Barrett. I'll be there to help you every step of the way.
Thank you.
Dude.
I really appreciate your support right now. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I was absolutely convinced they held a secret. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening, waiting for the secret to be whispered in my ear. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say.
I guess we'll flirt with her too. Why not? There's a YouTuber that I watch a lot called Wellens, another Canadian. She flirts with everybody, especially if it's a woman. I find that hilarious. But you do get extra bonuses and stuff from flirting with the characters, so that's another reason why I'm going to do it. So, I have a few things I'd like to whisper in your ear right now.
Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that sort of talk. This is definitely not one of them. Well then,
What?
I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. I wouldn't want to lose one of the most valuable members of Constellation. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
One of the few, what did she say? One of the most valuable members of Constellation? Barrett's yelling at the lady while she's sleeping. Okay,
Thanks
you
for
want
taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
You're in Constellation. Is it an emergency some kind?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you.
See, they're assuming you're gonna keep her with you all the time. If I had a bigger ship with all these stuff, I'd keep them all with me. Sure, why not? Make it more interesting. You feel like you're ignoring your responsibilities?
Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Oh, really? And what exactly was the Navigator Corps? And besides, you've been here for a long time, man. You could have done some stuff already.
It was a branch of the United Colonies Navy, a small fleet of ships outfitted for galactic exploration. Basically, a military version of Constellation.
And you did that for 8 years. You didn't find anything. What does this have to do with the message from the lodge?
If you want to help, I feel like I need to give you some background. Just bear with me.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, 8 years isn't a bad run for anything government related.
Had we notched some significant achievements, I'd agree with you. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
Yeah, you were fighting impossible odds.
Yeah? You once told
Okay,
me that you
drop the
favored the
attitude,
journey over the
lady.
destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shattered division and a bunch of excuses.
That's not a failure. You could have, did something to make it keep going, but... yeah, that's nonsense. No one would have pushed harder than you.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
You should have just given them little bones so you can keep going. At least Constellation has been a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
Or maybe you should just resign your position as chair and just explore.
Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve, it's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. So frustrating.
Don't worry, we'll figure this out together.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you.
Exactly.
You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
I'll always be here for you, Sarah.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
And you're not completely over Aja yet, right? Okay, question is, Sarah... Andrea. Andrea... I haven't said anything to you. Andrea, I think, is going to get us into the story of the Varun. Yeah, I think I want to go with Andrea. She sounds more interesting. Oh, hey, Walter. How you doing, buddy? I'll talk to you later. Bathroom? Can you not find your
The
room?
universe is essentially infinite. And yet here you are again.
If you'd stop wandering around, you wouldn't keep finding me. Whose room is this? Oh, that's... Oh, Sam Cole. We could have Sam Cole. Since we are going to be a Freestar Ranger, maybe... Yeah, let's have Sam join us for a while. What you do with your daughter? Where's your daughter?
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
4 piloting, 3 rifle, 2 payloads, 1 geology. Let's see. Such an honor. You should see my diary. Yeah, actually, technically, it doesn't matter to me if you're a Coe or not. Yeah. The last Co. What about Cora and your father?
Ain't you ever heard of sarcasm, friend? Okay, so how's it traveling with one of the great Co's? That better?
That's a lot better. It's such an honor. You should see my diary. How's that
Yeah,
for sarcasm?
but no autographs, okay? I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Co and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
Well, if any miracles can come out of a hat, I think it would come out of that one that you're wearing with that thing on the head. What is that? Body cam? Oh, let's see. Oh no, he's definitely happy being related to Solomon. Why do they revere Solomon so much?
There's books about him, lots of them. A
So?
couple of high notes. He was one of the first grav jump explorers, back when they had no idea of the dangers. First solo jump out of Sol System, all him. He explored all the planets in Cheyenne and settled Aquila. Plus he formed the whole Freestar Collective with Voli. So, as you can see, the names got some serious heft.
It certainly does. Well, then, I want my miracles.
It appears I left them in my other jacket. Sorry. But, really, for some people, it ain't a joke. They have serious expectations. Yeah, there was a time, well before Cora, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Cora to... I don't know.
Go to school, maybe? Yeah. Cora's great. You're doing a good job.
Your kind words are appreciated. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Co. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff.
Yeah,
Now-
that's what I want.
I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
Yeah, I know. But I want to jump to new systems no one been to, but I think people have always been to every system here. I don't think you get any new fresh ones, but I'm going to flirt with Sam too. Oh, I have my wiles, Mr. Co.
I believe that might be the most honest thing you've ever said. Well, I hope the
Okay.
comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing. Hey, when you get a moment, can we talk?
We have been talking, but you just missed the fact that I flirted with you.
Late at night in dive bars, sometimes the old-timers share stories about things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before,
Really?
but they're
Hey,
real.
Sam, what do you think
Honest
you're
to God,
doing
real.
just hanging around here? Don't
Barrett,
you know
will
you're
you-
wasting Walter's hard-earned credits?
Will you just
I
piss
know.
off, Barrett?
Pretty nice to take a load off for a bit, huh?
Barrett. Yeah, the universe is vast. It's arrogant to think we've seen it all.
But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into thinking you got it all figured out. Clearly we don't. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they? Everyone's gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they're fully alien either. I agree. They didn't feel exceptionally alien.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. but they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I could see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn.
That's what I just told Sarah. It certainly sounds possible. That could be it, Sam.
If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner. One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's both exciting and terrifying.
Okay, but it's it's gonna be synthetic steak. So you don't actually ask these people to join you again.
Hello, Cora. What are you reading these days?
Where is she? How can you...
Like Marvin Madani or something. I'll put the book back when I'm done. Don't worry.
He's over there, but she's nowhere to be seen. Huh. Let's talk to this doctor. Where'd she go? Wrong room. Now he's over here too.
Uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
Oh, apparently I got some organic resources for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
What? You're a vendor? Oh, okay. I'll have to keep that in mind then. You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
You mean a lot of work ahead of me? Okay, any thoughts on the Starborn?
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Because no one like me has ever been around. Don't worry, we'll get answers.
They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now.
It is, but no big deal. I guess that's it for you.
Stay safe, okay?
Now, as far as I know, Noelle does not become part of your crew. Now, where was... What's... No, that's Sam's room. That's my room. Aha, there you are.
Yes?
You.
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like the Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions.
Another one obsessed with questions. Yeah. We shouldn't be that surprised. Space is vast, so it must be full of things we couldn't imagine.
I suppose this proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone.
Well, like, they're clearly trying to scare us away from something.
If so, what would that be? Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand.
There's another race out there, and they don't want us to contact them. We need to find more of the artifacts. They're the only lead we have.
You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
Okay. So, we do not ask the people to join us. They're all joining us already. You can get out of this place. They are all actually technically part of our crew. We just have to assign them. So, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna go back and talk to Emma, right? Let's go outside. And since we're no longer encumbered, Mass District. We were gonna go there to talk to the guy. Are we still over encumbered? Oh yeah, because we gotta sell stuff, that's why. I forgot. We have to sell all the guns and everything that we have. Oh, I'm stuck on a route. Don't mind me. I was gonna say kid, but you're not a kid. You're a lady. I can't stand it when people deliberately walk in front of you on the sidewalk. Like, seriously. Keep in your own space, man. What is that? A blossom. Did somebody fall in, or is there fish in there? Oh. Heard some splashing. While we're here, we're gonna join the Vanguard. Might as well join them all. I think it was in this building, wasn't it? Yeah. And this dude will give us missions as well. Where's your mission board? What are you staring at, lady? Talking to this dude. Commander John Tuella.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Excuse me, I have a name. Yeah, what exactly is the Vanguard?
We're the United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies, all while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed.
And, how much time do I need to put in? Better yet, why would I want to become a UC citizen?
Well, other than becoming a member of the greatest faction in the galaxy, you'd get access to discounted services on any UC world, credits to help you get on your feet. You'd even be able to buy property right here in New Atlantis. Citizenship unlocks it all, and signing up for the Vanguard is the fastest way to earn it.
Oh, so I can buy a fancy apartment in one of those towers? Okay, I'm game. What do I have to do next?
Well, all right. take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Okay, thank you. Where's the elevator? Oh, it's right behind this lady. Go downstairs. What's this? Cabinet Chambers, Interstellar Affairs, Defense Research, Health and Human Services. Ugh. Central Command Officer, Office of the President, System Defense, Commander Tuola's office, NAT Station, Vanguard Orientation Hall. There's so many places to check out here. Well, city has places to check out. UC recruit registration. Oh, dude, I'm not. He said it was a volunteer fleet. He didn't say it was actually a recruit. Okay, Joshua, ooh, current bounty 0. That's technically not true. I have a bounty with the Crimson Fleet of 90,000, but they don't seem to care. Please select enlistment agreement. Any outstanding UC bounty must be paid. Oh, you only care about UC bounties. Okay. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. Okay. I, Joshua Wu, agree to be put in harm's way. And that's it. Oh no, we gotta go to examination chamber. For medical, please proceed to the orientation hall to examination chamber.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Who are you two? A Vanguard applicant? Vanguard applicant, okay. For a minute his name didn't show up. I didn't think he was anybody. The end of Earth. Did Earth blow up? What happened?
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
Oh. Interesting. What's with the guard? So there's no life on Earth, but we can go to Earth.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
Also, House Varun is humans. Oy.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Are you gonna fight a war because they want to join? Do you want to hear about the Narion War? Okay, that's quite a lot. If you want to read it, you can just pause and go ahead. I'm not gonna read that here. It'd take too long. Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Okay, so maybe we can go to House Varun. Who are you? Patron. Holy, there's a... We'll do one more, and then we'll continue in the next episode.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
Okay, so if you come back and join me next time, we'll learn some more history and then maybe do some missions with the Vanguard before we go back to the Freestar Collective in Aquila and join the what are they called? Rangers. Yeah, that's it. And when we get back to our ship, we actually just have to assign the crew to the ship, and then they'll come with us. But we'll check out the missions first, because we might need space to transport some stuff. So in between, I will sell off all the crap that we have, guns and stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll be able to move and take over. And I gotta buy some bullets and everything. So I hope you'll come back and join me, and I will see you then. Bye.